The first time anyone saw him, they took a step back. Not because he was dangerous, not because he was growling or hissing, but because he looked impossible. Standing on that metal table in the middle of a perfectly ordinary living room, silver fur catching the morning light like something carved from fog and mountain ice, he didn't look like a pet. He looked like a creature that had wandered in from another world entirely and simply decided to stay. His name was Atlas, and nobody, not his owner, not the neighbors, not the vet who'd known him since he was 12 weeks old, could quite believe what he had been hiding all along. This is that story. Atlas came home on a rainy Thursday in October. He was 8 weeks old then, small enough to fit in one hand, which feels like a joke now, because Atlas today weighs 26 pounds. His silver coat flows like a mane around his enormous head. His ears are tipped with fine fur that stands straight up, the way a lynx's ears do in the wild. His eyes are gold, a deep, serious gold, and when he looks at you like he's already decided everything he needs to know about your character. People who meet him for the first time always say the same thing. Is that safe? His owner, a woman named Dana, used to laugh at that. She doesn't anymore. Not because it stopped being funny, but because she's heard it so many times that it no longer surprises her. She just smiles and says, "Safer than you think." Dana had wanted a Maine Coon her entire life. She'd grown up reading about them, these gentle giants of the cat world, these dogs trapped in cat bodies. When she finally brought Atlas home, she was prepared for big. She was not prepared for this. By his first birthday, Atlas had outgrown every cat bed in the store. By his second, he had claimed the metal side table by the couch as his personal throne, and no one in the house disputed it. He moved through the apartment the way a river moves through a valley, slowly, deliberately, like he had all the time in the world and owned every inch of it. But here's what people couldn't see from the photos. Here's what they missed when they stared at those gold eyes and those enormous silver paws. Atlas had a secret, and it wasn't something Dana discovered all at once. It came to her in pieces, quietly, over months. It started the night Dana's mother came to stay. Her mother, Carol, had just received difficult news from her doctor. Nothing immediately life-threatening, but the kind of news that sits on your chest at 3 in the morning and refuses to move. Carol arrived with 2 suitcases and the particular exhaustion of someone who has been holding themselves together for too long. Atlas had never met Carol before. Dana watched him that first evening, half expecting him to retreat to his throne and observe from a distance, which was his usual approach with strangers. Instead, something different happened. Atlas walked across the room, slowly and with great dignity, and sat down directly beside Carol's feet. He didn't ask for anything. He didn't meow or push his head against her hand. He simply stayed. Carol looked down at him. Atlas looked up at her. And that was it. He slept at the foot of her bed every night for the next 2 weeks, every single night, without fail. When Carol cried, and there were nights she did, he would move closer. Not dramatically, not in the way a dog might paw at your face or whine with worry, just closer, a warm, impossible weight settling beside her in the dark. "I don't know how to explain it," Carol told Dana later. "He just knew. He always knew when it got bad." Now, if you've been watching this channel for a while and haven't subscribed yet, I want you to pause for just a second. Stories like this one are exactly why this channel exists. Hit that subscribe button right now. I mean it, because there is so much more of Atlas's story still to come, and you do not want to miss what happens next. Dana started paying closer attention after that. She noticed that on her worst days at work, the ones where she came home tense and defeated and too tired to cook, Atlas would be waiting by the door. Not because he was hungry, his bowl was still full. He would walk with her to the couch, sit beside her, sometimes place one enormous silver paw on her knee, as if to say, "I see you, I'm here, take your time." She started reading about it. Maine Coons, it turns out, are not ordinary cats in this regard. Breeders and owners have described this behavior for decades. Researchers have begun to study it more formally, this specific social attunement that sets the breed apart. They don't just seek affection, they seek the person in the room who needs them most. They find grief, illness, and exhaustion the way a compass finds north, quietly, reliably, without fail. Atlas wasn't performing comfort. He didn't know he was doing anything remarkable. He was simply built this way, to notice, to move toward, to stay. 6 months after Carol's visit, Dana's neighbor Marcus knocked on her door. Marcus was 71. He'd lost his wife the previous spring. He'd heard about Atlas. Everyone in the building had, because Atlas was not exactly easy to miss, and he asked, a little shyly, if he could meet him. Dana opened the door wide. Atlas looked at Marcus for a long moment from across the room. Then he stepped down from his throne, crossed the floor, and sat at Marcus's feet. Marcus stood very still. His eyes got bright. "My wife would have loved him," he said, quietly. Atlas stayed there for the entire visit, 40 minutes. He didn't move once. After Marcus left, Dana sat alone in her apartment and thought about what it means to be gentle, really gentle. Not soft or passive or weak, but the specific strength it takes to be present with someone's pain without flinching, without trying to fix it, without making it smaller. Atlas looked like a lion. He carried himself like one too, that stillness, that quiet authority. But what he carried inside was something else entirely. Dana thought about all the people who had stepped back when they first saw him, all the people who had asked, "Is that safe?" She wished she could show them this, not the size, not the fur, just this, an old man sitting quietly, not alone anymore. He is still there now, silver and enormous and absolutely certain of his place in the world. He still claims the metal table by the couch. He still watches every newcomer with those calm gold eyes, deciding, measuring, arriving at his conclusions in his own time. And when someone in the apartment is hurting, really hurting, he still moves toward them, without being asked, without hesitation, without making a single sound, because that is his secret. Not that he is big or beautiful or impossible to ignore. The secret is that beneath all that silver fur and all that quiet power, Atlas is one of the most profoundly compassionate creatures anyone in that building has ever known. If you're thinking about opening your home to a Maine Coon or to any animal who seems a little too large, a little too wild, a little too much, remember this: the ones who look the most intimidating are often the ones carrying the most tenderness. Give them time, give them space, and let them show you what they're made of. You might be surprised. So here's the question I want to leave you with today. Do you believe an animal can sense when you're hurting? Really sense it on a level we don't fully understand? Or is it just instinct, just warmth-seeking, just coincidence dressed up as something more? Drop your answer in the comments. I genuinely want to know where you stand.